But we do begin with CBS News White House reporter Aaron Navarro. And Aaron, thanks so much for being with us here. Back to that news that we started off with, a federal appeals court has ruled that President Trump's sweeping global tariffs are unconstitutional. So what does that mean for Trump's trade policy now?
Yeah, Nancy, good to be with you. That order essentially states that the International Emergency Economic Powers Act, the legal basis that President Trump and his team have said is the reason why he can have those reciprocal tariffs globally, is not the legal basis that they should have, that he is not authorized to do so under that act. They say that tariffs, quote, are a congressional power. In terms of what this means, in a separate filing, you saw the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Federal Circuit say that the order will be withheld through October 14th. This essentially gives President Trump and his lawyers time to appeal this to the U.S. Supreme Court, setting up a high court battle over his tariffs.
And Aaron, going back to Lisa Cook now, where does that legal battle between Cook and the White House stand after today's hearing, and what's at stake here?
Federal Judge Gia Cobb did not make an immediate ruling on this case, asked both sides to submit more written arguments by next Tuesday. After that, she said she will proceed on how to deal with this case. What's at stake here is control of the Federal Reserve Board of Governors, which could lead and makes the decisions on interest rate cuts. We know that that is something that President Trump has wanted for many months now, given a potential vacancy left by Cook, as well as another member on the Board of Governors who left earlier this year. Trump could have a majority of his appointees on that Federal Reserve Board of Governors that could make the decision to cut interest rates. We also know that President Trump has repeatedly called for the Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell to be ousted, though advisors have told him to stay away from that to avoid a big shakeup in the financial markets. Should the court side with the firing of Lisa Cook here, you could see some movement from the president when it comes to Powell.
Yeah, plenty more to come on all this. Aaron, thanks so much for joining us tonight.